Any second now. I'm just gonna skip this to the main menu. There we go. It didn't like the intro videos for some reason. Probably gonna have to muck about with the audio slightly from time to time. It's not really optimized for streaming. Any mods? So right, yeah, mods. Get the brief mod talk out of the way. Mods is pretty much identical to the Let's Play on YouTube, the Arthur one. I've added a few extra bits. One is I finally got off my arse and ran TES4 LOD gen, so that my distant terrain in the game actually is more accurate to the mods I have installed. Particularly stuff like unique landscapes and better cities, so that's nice. The distant terrain will look a little bit better. I am also using Deadly Reflex for combat. Deadly Reflex version 5, and not version 6, because version 6 is rubbish. Version 5 was peak Deadly Reflex, in my opinion. It's a mod that came out in fucking 2010 or something like that, I think, but it's still good. It can be a little glitchy from time to time, but I'm willing to put up with it with a combat-focused character, because vanilla Oblivion combat is just... ugh. So... Starts Oblivion, presses new game, crash. Yes, I fully expect it. And I'm also actually using an EMB, finally. I'm using an EMB for Oblivion because I managed to find one that I actually like. I have tweaked it quite a bit in the editor, but I think it's just called Simple EMB. It doesn't do anything stupid weird. It literally just enhances the vanilla graphics ever so slightly. And that's all it does. So... You'll see when we get in. You'll see when we get in, but it's not a super dramatic ENB, because I don't like super dramatic ENBs. I don't like them. I'm sure they're great for some people who like to take lots of screenshots, but for actually playing the game, for me, ugh. So you won't be hearing Patrick Stewart's voice line intro again, though. I'm afraid. No, you will not, because I have already made a character. We'll be loading a save game instead of starting new. Here we go. Yes. Some of the mods have changed slightly since I made it. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Sally! Yes. So. Oh, right. Deadly Reflex crap. Okay, hold on a second, folks. Shield bash. F. Flip/dodge. X. Horse combat is non-functional, but you have to press a key for it anyway, and we want 30% chance for decapitations. Because decapitations are fun. We like decapitations. So, we find ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, off the map as we start our new adventure here. We're actually over here somewhere. Basically, over off the edge of the map in this direction somewhere right now. Technically still in Morrowind. Because we're playing as Sally. Her name is not actually Sally. It's a nickname that's short for something that's probably sounds suitably Dunmerish, you know, whatever. And Sally is an older lady, as you can see. She's got a few weathered lines on her face. And she is a former priest of the Tribunal Temple. And as you may recall if you've played Morrowind, after the events of Morrowind, the Tribunal Temple kind of collapses in on itself. Because the living gods of the Tribunal are revealed essentially to be total charlatans. And Sally here, getting towards her twilight years, kind of loses her faith. And doesn't really know what to do with herself for a while. And then eventually decides to go out and travel the world a bit, rather than going quietly into that cold night. And actually see the world a little bit, and travel around and do a bit of soul-searching, essentially. Now, she's not, like, your sort of, like, country vicar type priest. Like, she's actually got combat skills and stuff. She's a warrior priest, you know, a crusade. I think she would have been a crusader if we were playing Morrowind, something like that. Effectively, in terms of what we're dealing with in the game, I made a custom class called Priest. Her birth sign is the Lady. Not particularly great birth sign, but I just picked it because narratively I thought it was a nice one. 10 points of willpower and endurance, while boosting resistance to paralysis by 15%, you know, whatever. She's a dark elf, so obviously she's got, like, bonuses with swords and destruction magic and stuff, and she's resistant to fire. Strength 45, intelligence 40, willpower 45, agility 40, speed 44, endurance 40, personality 40, and luck 50, which is the normal starting luck. And major skills are blade, block, alchemy, alteration, destruction, restoration, and light armor. So she's a bit of a battle mage character, although I kind of subbed out heavy armor for light armor because I prefer light armor. I don't like running at snail speed all the time, constantly. So that's the idea there. That's what we're working with. So it's effectively a battle mage type character. We're going to be hitting people with swords and casting magic spells. Destruction and alteration mostly, and restoration for healing, so I don't have to faff around with potions all the time. And destruction for, you know, throwing lightning bolts at people. And alteration for unlocking locks. With the mods I have installed, I can bash locks open, but not on doors. And also, in order to bash locks open, you end up alerting nearby enemies and stuff like that, so it's not an ideal solution. So alteration we'll be using to unlock doors and chests, and particularly using it for shield spells, to reduce the damage we get in combat, that sort of thing, and probably occasionally water walk and stuff like that. Alchemy, because alchemy is just OP in Oblivion, so we might as well take advantage of it. Block, because blocking is probably going to be very important, especially with Deadly Reflex installed and Blade, because, well, you know, gonna stab some dudes with a sword. So there you go. Not part of a faction. 1 day passed. I have 5 active quests. 14 novice skills. Blah blah blah. The statistics are non-issue right now because we've not done anything, have we? So there you go. That's Sally, the priestess, making her way to Cyrodiil from Morrowind. And she's just walking through these woods here, and in the distance we should soon be approaching the Morrowind border checkpoint into Cyrodiil. And you may recall that is where we ended the Let's Play with Arthur. So I like to think that as she's making her way through these woods here, some lunatic wearing a hood on a horse comes barreling through these woods in the opposite direction at top speed. And something falls off the horse. And she bends down and picks it up. And it's an amulet. Oh, have I actually got it? I don't think I've got it. I might need to use the console. Yeah, I think I need to use the console. Right. But yes, basically, I don't intend to do the main quest. I'm going to go find the damn console code for it now. Damn it. I don't intend to do the main quest, but we're going to give her the Amulet of Kings just in case. Aha! I found it. Player.add item 000250801. The Amulet of Kings is added. Brilliant. Yes, there we go. So I don't intend to do the main quest. I'll level with you right now. I don't intend to do the main quest. I'm simply adding that just in case we decide that we do, actually, in the end. So yeah, she's walking along through the woods. Arthur comes in the other direction. He drops the Amulet of King. She picks it up. She's about to go, hey, you've dropped this! But he's already gone at that point, so she just thinks, well, okay, fine, and pockets it. And carries on her way. Just in case we do decide, in fact, to actually do the main quest. It's incredibly unlikely, because my plan... I will be transparent about my plan. My plan is to play Knights of the Nine. and then Knights of the Nine Revelations immediately afterwards. We might, I'm considering possibly joining the Fighters Guild for a bit and faffing around with that. I don't know if I'll play it to completion, though. I suspect as soon as she comes to Anvil and meets the Prophet and the murdered people in the temple, that will be her call to action as a hero, and then we'll go off down the Knights of the Nine route. But I also haven't done the Fighters Guild in a long time, so it might be quite fun to do the Fighters Guild. I don't know. I don't remember much about the Fighters Guild aside from it having that one very memorable quest involving your drug trip. So, which I don't want to spoil, in case anyone hasn't seen it before, but anyway. And yeah, this is, if you're curious, I am using an ENB right now. It probably looks very vanilla, but that's sort of the point. I can turn off the ENB, and that's totally vanilla graphics right there. And that's the ENB on, so in case you're wondering, yes, it's a very subtle ENB. Oh, well, obviously, there's that quest, and there's the original one with the rats in the basement, which was genuinely quite good, I thought, actually. The Anvil Fighters Guild Rats basement quest was very amusing. I enjoyed that one. It's one of the first ones I ever did in Oblivion, actually. Oh, it's dark in here. Okay. Now, admittedly... Oh god, wrong button. I made it this dark for dungeons, but now I'm just realizing that it's a problem in places like this. So allow me to edit a bit. This is one of the reasons I don't use ENBs very often, is because I feel the temptation to edit it constantly. Environment. Intensity interior? Ambient lighting curve intensity interior. I think possibly for the benefits of Twitch viewers as well, might be wise to raise the brightness in here too. So I think we'll do that. That seems... Actually, no, that's... Should be a 1. Raise it to about there. That'll do. That's slightly less than 1. There we go. It's quite a dark inn in general, but yeah.
It's you. Hi.
Black Paul had lost his marbles. Brilliant. So we're at the Crossing Inn right now, which is an inn right next to the border checkpoint.
You may speak.
The innkeeper seems to be nowhere to be seen right now.
What can I do for you?
Rumors?
The prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know. But the ugliest is Bravil. Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Hold on, I just need to... The glare on my screen right now from my big LED lamp is annoying me. So there we go. That's better. Turned it down. Sally's view on Argonians. I think if anything, maybe she finds them slightly scary. I don't know. She's quite a... I think she's quite a sort of liberal-minded priestess, anyway. And I think one of the reasons she's buggered off out of Morrowind, instead of staying to worship the Daedra like most of the Tribunal Temple canonically does after the gods are dealt with, is that she just generally thinks that's probably a very bad idea, because the Daedra are not to be trusted, and so worshipping them seems like a terribly awful idea. So she's decided, right, that's it. I'm handing in my priest badge and my priest gun, and I'm out of here.
Bye.
Yes, I'm Black Paul, so I don't have to put up with you asking questions about it. I used to be a chimney sweep. Suppose you can figure out where the name came from then. Now stop bothering me. Charming fellow.
Yes.
Charming lady.
Yes. The arena's faked. You think those guys are getting killed? Really? It's just berry syrup and ham acting.
Good to know.
You too.
I see using a plate is for them city folk, isn't it? Yeah. I don't need no goddamn plate. I eat my venison straight off the table. Uncooked. Is there anyone else around here? Bloody hell.
Well met.
Sneaky bastard. Get out of my way.
I ran across a ghost once. Seemed to suck the energy right out of me.
Kinky.
Good day.
We're watching.
That is an absolutely trash chest.
Scum.
The heck happened to that? Or is that the lavatory? Now that I look at it. Pablo the Clockwork Penguin, thank you very much for 24 months. That's 2 years of Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. And also rewards got shared. I don't know how that works. It's weird. I got an emote thanks to Pablo the Clockwork Penguin subscription. Apparently. That's what Twitch is telling me. What? I don't understand. What has Twitch done in the last 2 weeks I was not streaming? I'm so confused. Hello.
Yes? I ran across a ghost once. Seemed to suck the energy right out of me.
You people are starting to creep me out slightly.
What can I interest you in?
Nothing really.
Good day.
Sometimes gives other people emotes.
Greetings.
Okay, yeah, like I said, it's some new change they've clearly made that they forgot to tell any of the streamers about before it happened. Because I haven't had an email about it. Twitch does that a lot. Alright, so Morrowind Cyrodiil border checkpoint. Here it is. Now you may be wondering, we have our monk robe. In terms of inventory stuff, we have an iron dagger. We now have the Amulet of Kings. A monk robe, stitched leather shoes, traveler's boots, cuirass and greaves, which are, you know, whatever. They look like leather armor, but they're not. 9 apples, 8 carrots, 2 corn on the cobs. A book, Darkest Darkness. I used the alternate start arrive by ship mod. Ship mod, to clarify. To do this, and then basically teleported my character out here to get this started, which is why I loaded a save game instead of starting a new game. And it did give you the options to pick a sort of loadout here for a priest character when you're doing the alternate start mod thing. So that's nice, which is why we started off with a few bits here, like Darkest Darkness and fucking horse armor, Modern Heretics, and Sally's Journal, which we won't be using, and the Book of the Daedra. So she clearly has a passing interest in the Daedra, but doesn't really think it's a great idea to worship the buggers. And then it's just mod crap here, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Narcissus and Stormhold that away. That's probably where we've come from. Narcissus or Stormhold, take your pick. And Shaden Hall in the Imperial City, that way. Who do I speak to? Blank certificates.
Hail, citizen. I speak for the Emperor. Or at least I did.
Indeed. 'Cause he's dead!
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across all of Tamriel. Farewell, citizen.
Yes, the winds of change doth blow in the air, that's for sure.
You have my ear, citizen. Speak.
Captain Lane. Greetings, citizen. We don't see many travelers through here since the Oblivion crisis started. The border has been closed by order of the council. What about the border checkpoint? It's the only military post for a long way around, now that we've lost our position down near the monastery. But there's nothing we can do about that. We have to keep manning this checkpoint. The bandits won't get this far anyway. They're never organized well enough to pose any serious threat to a proper military installation like this. We've had to shut down our processing of immigrants here too, due to the Oblivion crisis. Orders came all the way from Okado himself, although I suppose you're going to make an exception for me, right? It's good luck that not too many people are stranded here as well, otherwise they might decide to riot. What about these bandits? Like I said, they're not a serious problem around here. If you want to know more, talk to Jason. He's a Legion forester who lives in a camp north of Lake Canulus. It's somewhere around the Whiterun Bastion, an old Iliad ruin. Rumors?
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
We should probably bribe him. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
All right.
I like that.
I'll take that.
Shut up, fine.
And thank you very much.
There you go. So we've actually given him a bribe. That's how we're getting in, it would seem.
Carry on.
Holy shit, it's the changing of the guard. Did we just get a quest there? We're informed about a situation that is occurring north of Lake Canulus involving bandits. I should head over there and see what's going on. Indeed. I see you're still staying on duty.
State your business, citizen. Emperors have been assassinated.
Yeah, we've heard that already.
Farewell, citizen. What is it, citizen?
I like how they all have names. Private Harry, Private Aiden, Private Paul.
Well met.
Hello.
What do you want?
I don't know, I just said hello.
In the west, in old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands. Take care.
Very good. Be on my way then. Hello.
Good evening.
Jervis
What can I do
Johnson.
for you?
Jervis fucking Johnson, really? That is a that is a wonderfully obscure reference, because Jervis Johnson is the name of one of the guys who created Warhammer 40,000. So whoever made this mod, Unique Landscapes, I think specifically the Eastern Peaks mod, clearly is a Warhammer fan, because they've put Jervis Johnson in the game. That's very amusing. Who's this guy? He's a merchant from Nessus who was caught here when everything being shut down due to the Oblivion crisis. No processing, so he's not going anywhere, and he's not terribly happy about it either. I don't think there's technically an Oblivion crisis yet, matey. We've not started the main quest, but okay.
Spriggans. Nature's guardians. My foot. Mean things. They'll curse you, or they might call a bear to tear you apart.
I see.
Good day.
You have my ear, citizen. Speak.
There's a big old statue right there. We do reckon that's a statue of Tiber Septim or something, probably. Motherwort. Is that useful for anything? Doesn't look like it, really. A well.
They're watching you, scum.
Cook and Shades, thank you very much for 18 months. Good to see you again, Dave. Thank you very much, sir. Does the proper crisis pop up after visiting Kvatch? Do you have to? Well, because I think I still have Kvatch rebuilt installed. If we go to Kvatch, it should actually still be intact. It won't have actually been attacked yet. Like I said, we've got the Amulet of Kings in our inventory in case I decide actually we do want to do the main quest. Because if we did do the main quest, I mean, the main quest itself is kind of garbage, to be honest. But on the bright side, we could do Kvatch rebuilt. Because I think I have that installed still. And that might be kind of nice. But my priority is Knights of the Nine, actually, not the main quest at all. The main quest is kind of going to be a thing where I may decide to pursue it. But frankly, it's not part of the plan. Lots of motherwort around here for some reason. Also, it's getting kind of late in the day, isn't it? Jervis's boarding rooms. Right now, oh, we're actually officially on the map now. There's us at the border checkpoint. According to the map, we're still in Morrowind, but apparently the map is not entirely accurate, I suppose. We're definitely in the Borderlands, at least. Oh, we have nice god rays and stuff because of the ENB as well, by the way, which is quite nice, as you can see. That's a nice touch. Yes, we're out on the wild frontier, that's for sure. In fact, we're so out on the wild frontier that you can't even see the Imperial City. And that's saying something in Oblivion. Because you can see the Imperial City from virtually anywhere in this game. But we're actually so far out there, we actually can't even see it from here if I climb up here. Come on! Come on, please! I just want to... Why are you going to be this way, game? There we go. Get a nice view. Trees are kind of in the way, but it is in that general direction, but we wouldn't be able to see it. We are out in the goddamn sticks right now. Like Oblivion, one of the cool things about Oblivion is that it has such a huge map compared to the other games. But one of the downsides of it always was the fact that there was nothing very interesting to see out there, unfortunately. But Unique Landscapes remedies that in a big way. And you'll be able to see it more readily now that I've actually used the LOD generator to actually fix the distant terrain this time around. Nice sunset, though. Yeah, there is an alternate start mod that you can start off prior to the main quest starting with the Emperor still alive, yeah. It's actually... I considered using it. Oh god. Hello. Alright, time to review our magic spells. We have Holy Healing, which we can't use because we don't have enough magicka, but it's a greater power we get for, I think, choosing the priest in the alternate start mod. Ancestor Guardian, Absorb Health, Cold Touch, Flare, Heal Minor Wounds. 2 versions of that for some weird reason, but this one's the more efficient one. Actually, let's make that 4. Protect, which is Shield. Make that 5. Flare. And Cold Touch. I'm gonna go with Cold Touch. For now. Inspiration as well, but yeah, whatever. Rally, who cares? Open very easy lock. Voice of Fear as well. I don't know if that's really going to work for us here, though, because... Oh, we're going to have our first crash. Already. It's totally frozen up. Ah, starting as we mean to go on, I see. Oh, I do believe it's had it. Funny enough, there's... Shut up, phone. There's no actual message saying it's crashed, it's just totally frozen. Welp.
We're watching you.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Scum.
This is the downside of streaming it. You get to see all the awkward crash moments. This isn't edited out on Twitch. You get to experience the crashes live and unedited. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, not the title is accurate. You're not getting anything that wasn't advertised. Thank Christ for the autosave, I suppose. I must remember to constantly quick save. That's the main thing. Right. What we want to do is pop over here and have another word with you. Yeah, greetings, border checkpoint. Da-di-da-di-da. Bandits, da-di-da-di-da.
I'm listening. I appreciate the
There's your
gesture.
bribe for letting me in.
Stay safe, citizen.
Carry along on
What
our
is it,
way.
citizen? Dark times.
I believe we chatted with you, didn't
What
we?
do you want?
Actually, no, you're someone else entirely.
The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious.
I see.
Farewell.
Another clergyman.
Speak.
I did install Deadly Reflex. And I wouldn't be surprised if that leads to maybe a few more crashes than we might otherwise have. Honestly. But I might be willing to put up with it depending on how frequent it is. Because Deadly Reflex really does just make the combat so much goddamn better. Let's assign my hotkeys again. Ancestor Guardian as well. Let's make that 8. No, let's just make that 7. So I'll assign a torch to 8 when we get one. In fact, the use torch button can be 8. We don't have any torches right now. That's a situation I definitely want to remedy as soon as possible, but... So where was this guy then? Was he a random spawn? Because we climbed up on this rock, didn't we? Yeah, and then we came down this way. Hello. What's all this then? Little statue, a magical Bernie flame. Keep hitting that F5 button. F5 is your friend. Press F5. I need to search every barrel and crate I come across, actually, to see if there's any torches in there, because that's where you get them, from random barrels and crates. So let's actually head back to the little town here and have a search around, because we're gonna want torches if we're going into ruins, because like dungeons and stuff are a little on the dark side. I know these are all stealing, but
Speak.
I just want to find one that's got a torch in it, and then I can quickly nick it when nobody's looking. It's just stronghold music, yep. Oh, these aren't even real barrels. They're fake barrels. They actually look like some of the barrels from Morrowind, so that's kind of a nice touch, actually. Or on the Morrowind border checkpoints, so the barrels are the Morrowind-style barrels. And that's a cliff racer.
Speak.
Thankfully, not hostile. But again, that's a cool bit of attention to detail. I'm sure Sally will be very happy to see the back of cliff racers. That's definitely going to be one of the perks of leaving at Homeland. Bind quick save to W, yeah. bind quick save to the left mouse button in this game, really.
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, that's a little watchtower thing up there. How on earth are you supposed to get up there, though? Aside from doing a bit of impromptu rock climbing. I mean. Why is it you want phone? It's just streaming notifications. God damn it. Turn the ringer off. That might shut it up. There we go. I'm thinking of streaming a bit earlier in the evening going forwards, actually. Particularly over the Christmas period. Because normally, I've always started my streams at about 8 o'clock. I should just accept reality, shouldn't I, really? I'm not getting up here. I'm thinking of starting at, like, 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock instead. In future. We could just TCL up there, couldn't we? As opposed to TLC, which is 10 to 11k. Doesn't even have a ladder. What is this nonsense? Whatever. Pointless watchtower is pointless. Set dressing, yeah. Can we go into this fort? Fort Bulwood. Fort Bulwood. Not fork. Forks and forts are two very different things. Oh god, it's even pretty dark in here. And by pretty dark, I mean very bloody dark. This is why we need a torch. I can just about see where I'm going, but I'm sure you guys can see absolutely nothing on stream.
What is it, citizen?
Why are you down here in the dark with no torch, you lunatic? I suppose you could ask the same of me, couldn't he?
Speak.
But anyway, as we were saying before I was interrupted by the crash and that random enemy, yeah, there is that alternate start mod for Oblivion, which is honestly pretty cool. I just couldn't get it to work. Otherwise, I probably would have done it. Because there's a bunch of really cool alternate starts in it. One of them is, as you said, it's one which allows you to start before the Emperor's murdered. There's another one. Aha. I'm not going to nick his boots, but I will nick torches if I need them. Heck, I might console them in if I really can't find any. Because Sally would have brought torches with her. Like, let's be honest. Fine iron war scythe. That's hard to pass up. That really is. Particularly this one. So this iron scythe here, which is apparently better than the fine iron war scythe. Like way better. Does twice the damage, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Iron scimitar. Fine iron. Oh man, yeah, no. We are gonna want a proper sword of some description, but I'm not gonna nick one from here. Sally's a good girl. She thinks stealing is bad. I'm just looking for torches because we really do desperately need some. Wow, I can really set myself on fire by walking too close to those? That is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, maybe. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. The game is really tempting me here. Look at all this stuff. It's doing its best. It's doing its level best to make me act out. Ah, here we go, finally. A torch. That's all we need. For now. Well, one will do. I'm sure we'll come across others. But yes, what a difference it makes. No, we're not playing Arthur. We're not a thief. We are a paladin. Sort of. More of a battle mage, really, but a paladin in spirit. Oh, it's you! You came in here and died. Mr. Conjurer. I will take your Absorb Magic Tome. You can keep your clothes, though. Absorb Magicka, the most pointless spell in the entire game, and let me illustrate why. Absorb Magicka, 10 points on touch. It costs 15 Magicka to cast. Thoroughly pointless. We need somewhere to rest. Now there is the Crossing Inn around here. How much is the bribe to finish Amnesia? It's in the triple figures.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I like how some of the off-duty guards are here, trashing the place.
They're always looking for recruits.
The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem?
The problem is that your cloak looks really weird, mate.
If you've got to travel, by the 9 Divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra.
Yeah, we're going to ignore that advice. Partly because it'd be very boring to stick to the roads all the time, and also because Sally's lived in, like, Morrowind and Vardenfell. She knows her. She probably looks at Cyril and thinks, "Ha! You think the wildlife around here is out for your blood? You should see what it's like back home. Back in the old country. We have flying dinosaurs with no legs to attack you on sight."
Move along.
They
We're here to serve.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Hello? Now, that's the first we've actually heard from someone about the prophet, and I'm sure that piques our interest. Sally's not currently a faithful of the 9 Divines. As I said, she was a priest of the Tribunal Temple, and then that all packed it in, and now she's kind of without a faith at the moment, but that certainly piques our interest.
He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense.
Yeah, probably. But nevertheless, if we go to Anvil, I'm sure we'll check out that.
I'd like to talk about.
Regardless.
I hear you. Take care.
So
We're here to help. Anvil is all in an uproar.
Yeah, we've heard that already.
Move
Dialogue topics. Oh my god! Oh my god! So what?
fine.
If I pay you 20 gold,
They all got their torches out at the same time. It was like flash photography. That was crazy. Anyway, we can't actually rent a bed here because this guy who owns the place hasn't been programmed with bed renting dialogue. So we're just going to pretend that we are. In fact,
take care.
Goodbye.
What?
here is some money,
This better be good. Handsomely done.
and that is for the bed. I'm just going to use the wait function. There we go, 7 a.m. I'll do.
How are you?
I've been better.
I care little.
Bye.
I've never heard that bit of dialogue before. I care little. Oh, Oblivion conversations indeed, yes.
What is it, citizen?
How do you do?
What is it, citizen?
Tempted to change the stream title to I care little. To be fair, that's my opinion on every time someone asks me about like Skywind, that is my response. I care little. I vividly remember Variax's Oblivion Let's Play back in like 2011, long ass time ago. And one of the funniest moments in the Let's Play is when he's doing the quest to cure vampirism, and he gives the vampire cure to the Count of Skingrad, and he gives it to his wife, and she dies. And she's lying there dead on the bed. And the Count's sitting there in his little chair. And it's all very sad. And then Variax just walks forward a couple of paces, and the Count immediately turns to him and says, "Hello!" Mood completely ruined. Oblivion NPCs are just a special type. Ridiculous.
I hear you. Good day. Greetings to you.
Greetings to you as well, traveling merchant.
What do you want?
I don't know, I was hoping to buy some of your wares, but apparently it's not for sale.
Mud crabs. What's the point? Annoying buggers, though the meat isn't bad.
I saw one the other day. Horrible creatures.
Go ahead, please. Imps. I hate them. Little buggers flitting around, tossing fireballs at you.
They are pretty annoying, actually.
Good day.
Sheeps! This is a very tall gate. Holy shit. Sheeps! Sheeps! Also, there's one of these Doomstone things. I think it's a green one, which is one of the ones that gives you bound armor and weapons, I think, which is a bit rubbish. Hello. You look like an adventuring type, slays dragons before breakfast and all. Maybe you could help me out with a little problem. Ogres, you say? The ogres are coming down from their hideout in the mountains and launching attacks on my farm. I've already lost half my livestock because of it. I suppose that's why you have such a huge, stonking great gate. I hired a woodsman from the border checkpoint to try and hunt them down. He found out where they were coming from, but refused to kill them. Oh, bollocks. Still, if someone could bring me the tooth of a dominant ogre, I'd be willing to pay quite a bit. Okay.
Best way to take out a skeleton is with a big weapon. Forget spells. Just smack 'em and watch the bones fly.
Okay.
Good day.
Have you killed that ogre yet? No, not yet. Oh, I was going to ask you about the prophet, but...
Take care.
Rest in peace dialogue options. How's the audio, by the way? The dialogue seems like oddly quite loud. Let me just turn that down a smidge. What is all this, anyway? Corn stalks. Leeks. Hello. Carrot plants. Corn stalks. Carrot's one of those things I look at completely differently in video games now ever since playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I instantly want to pick it and feed it to my horse. Just as a completely random note, by the way, the whole horse owning system in Red Dead 2 is kind of amazing. Looks like a Minecraft farm, yeah. It does a bit, doesn't it? Storage shed, huh? Not going to go in there. No reason to go in the storage shed. I am not a thief. After playing Arthur for so long, I'm going to have to tune out my instinct to nick everything that's not nailed down. This lantern is not nailed down. It's a magic lantern. It's a Daggerfall lantern. It just sort of floats there like a sprite. We have 2 quests now, not including this stuff. Ogre hunting. A farm owner named Kane Jaconi has said that he will pay a good deal of money if anyone can bring back the teeth of the dominant ogre from the pack that has been raiding his farm. There is not a map marker for that essentially, but there is an ogre den marked on the map there. So that's kind of a map. It's not a quest marker, but it is a map marker. I feel like we're not necessarily equipped to deal with ogres right now. I just want to go to here and... Yeah, okay. So to represent the fact that, you know, Sally has been around the block a few times. You know, she's an experienced warrior in her own right. To represent that fact, rather than faffing around with a console, to try and level her up. I'm just going to lower the difficulty a tad below neutral to help represent the fact that she's not a total noob. The fact that she's got terrible equipment right now doesn't help, but Streams Oblivion doesn't even start in Suda. Yeah, I'm kind of nailing my colors to the mast a bit there, aren't I? In terms of my preference with Elder Scrolls games, when I decide to stream Oblivion and I start it technically in Morrowind. Yeah. Even when I'm streaming Oblivion, I technically started in Morrowind. No bets, no prizes for guessing which is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. This leads back to the border checkpoint, I guess, doesn't it? Yes, that's where we came from. It's easy to get lost out here, actually. Ooh, what's this? There's going to be a lot of that with unique landscapes installed. A lot of, ooh, what's that? And that's one of the other things as well. As much as I enjoyed the Arthur Let's Play, one of my regrets, along with not doing Knights of the Nine Revelations, is that we didn't really get to see a lot of unique landscapes with Arthur because he was a city boy. He did not spend much time in the wilderness at all. Whereas Sally is definitely the outdoorsy, adventurous type. So we get to see an awful lot more of unique landscapes playing this character, which is good. All border fortifications, I guess, maybe? Yes, that's what this is. Also, it's now snowing. Also, a wolf! Will it be my first kill of this playthrough? Or are you just going to keep running away? Well, this is Whiterun Bastion. We were told to go here and talk to some dudes. Come here, you little git. Fight me! Stupid. You know what, I shouldn't complain. Like, the rest of the wolves in the game will just attack us with suicidal abandon. The fact that this particular wolf is actually smarter than that and is actually behaving like a real wolf is probably for the best. So this is Whiterun Bastion. It's an alien ruin. But, importantly, as you can see, it's an alien ruin that was engulfed by a lava flow from an erupting volcano. And there is a volcano up there. Yes, I'm sure Sally does belt out a good UN-la when she's fighting people. There you go. We could follow this all the way up to the volcano, actually. Stupid! He's the same voice actor in this game, too, so... Oh my god. Really? As soon as I go to attack with this weapon, the game freezes up. I'm gonna have to uninstall Deadly Reflex, aren't I? That's got to be what it is. It's got to be a Deadly Reflex, just being a git. I fucking tested the mod loads, and right now it just doesn't seem to want to... sad times. I'm gonna give it a minute just in case it sorts its shit out, but I suspect no. I've only encountered wolves once in Red Dead so far, actually, and that was part of one of the missions early on. I did track a bear, though. That was kind of fun. Okay, yeah, it's fucked. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm recovering off the back of a cold still at the minute, so there's a bit of coughing and sneezing going on for me right now. My apologies for that. Okay, yeah. I think I think Deadly Reflex is going to have to go, and that makes me terribly, terribly sad. But that must be what's causing it. Which means I'm going to need to quickly rebuild my bash patch, actually, once I disable this. Oh, dear.
We're watching you, scum.
Right, I need to ghost these as well. I think. Dunmer of Heresy, thank you very much for 20 months. Appreciate the support, even in the midst of this slight technical glitch we're having here. Bashed patch. Ghost. That. Force Combat Master. Ghost. I'm so annoyed because I did test it and it worked perfectly fine. I went through an entire ruin full of enemies and killed them all, fighting with Deadly Reflex installed, and it was completely fine. And now, it seems whenever I try to attack with my dagger, the game freezes. So... oh well! Yeah, this is the problem with Oblivion mods, isn't it, really? They're all just so old and unsupported now, so there's nothing you can really do about it. I'm annoyed, because Deadly Reflex 5, which is the version I was using, generally has been okay with me in the past. I've not really had any issues with it. And it really did improve the combat in Oblivion a great deal, so... yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but... we're going to actually have to swing our dagger once or twice in this playthrough. So, unfortunately, there's no way around this. And yeah, just please be patient, folks. I have to rebuild my bashed patch now in Rybash because I've uninstalled that. So that's what's taking a little bit here. Should be done in a minute. Maybe it just doesn't like the iron dagger. Yeah. I mean, technically, I wasn't using an iron dagger when I tested it before. But you know, you wouldn't think it would make a difference. Although if I load this up and I try and attack again and it still crashes or freezes or whatever when I try to use the dagger, then we've got a real problem, because then I won't know what is causing it. Okay. Bashed patch has been done. Activate it. Load the game. Quick save. And hopefully it will be fine with me having removed that. Oh my god, really? Okay, so it wasn't Deadly Reflex, and we do indeed have a problem. Oh boy. Alright. Okie dokie then. Oh, hold on a minute. one of the Deadly Reflex plugins was still enabled, actually. I don't know how that happened. I think the bash patch screwed it up slightly or something. When I enabled the bash patch, I think it re-enabled those mods, which was odd. I don't think it's the alternate start mod. I really don't think it's the alternate start mod. I've used the alternate start mod so many times before. Right. Right, okay, there we go. It's because all the plugins were disabled. It was Deadly Reflex after all. Okay, there we go. Hooray! Now I can swing my dagger around to my heart's content, and we should be okay. Keep mashing the quick save button to be on the safe side, though. And there we go. You Enwa! Brilliant. Okay, so. Still getting stuck. Yeah, stutters that's just a fact of life in Oblivion, though. That's normal. I do actually have the stutter remover installed, in case you're wondering. It's very dark in Whiterun Bastion, in case you hadn't noticed. Luckily, as far as I know, this place is deserted. But as you can see, all the lava from the volcano came through here. Excuse me. As I said, I'm a bit poorly. I'm still coughing. Went all a bit Keith Lemon there for some reason. No glowing crystals in the ceiling, nope. It's a seriously ruined place, this. Volcano erupted and trashed the place. It's kind of spooky, really. Just nothing but darkness and dried magma and spooky noises.
We're watching you, scum.
Kalinari, thank you very much for 15 months. What have we here? An ancient tablet. The beast may be banished, but there is no guarantee it will not return. Should the molten rock casing that entubes it be stripped away, it could be released by deluded mortals, or even worse, free itself. Ooh. Ominous indeed. So the hapless adventurer immediately sets off to try and release the creature anyway, just for shits and giggles. Although I don't think there is actually a way to do such a thing. Problem with a lot of this unique landscape stuff is that it's all a bit half-finished. So you come across a thing like that and you think, ooh, cool, sounds like an interesting quest. And then it turns out it was never finished. It's just the way out to the Nibene Basin, and that seems to be it. Still, pretty creepy nevertheless. But in a way, sometimes it's nice to come across an ancient ruin that is just an ancient ruin. It's not swarming with necromancers or skeletons. It just is what it is. A monument to a failed civilization. Is that why the Oblivion modding scene is so dead compared to Morrowind? Basically just because all the modders moved on. Is that it? I was just checking the EMB was still on there. Guess that would make sense. But yeah, it's kind of a shame, really. Because this game, even now, I feel like it's still got plenty of modding potential. And I'm a bit sick of Skyrim, honestly. Oblivion keeps me coming back in a way that Skyrim actually does not. Died! Death to you, Enwar! Young wolf. I just mercilessly, brutally murdered there. It was basically a puppy that was running away from me. But I did need the wolf meat and the wolf hide, so, what you gonna do? Wolf meat allows you to make health potions. It has restore health as one of its alchemical effects, so murdering tons of wolves is a good idea in this game. Miami 441, thank you very much for 3 months of support. I mean, it's less of a question of features and more. I think I've gotten a bit bored of Skyrim's world. I haven't quite gotten tired of Oblivion's one. Mostly because of mods. Like, I have to stress here, like, I'm not remotely interested in playing a vanilla Oblivion. I've seen all there is to see in vanilla Oblivion, that's for sure. But modded Oblivion, with all its unique landscapes and better cities shenanigans, that's what keeps me coming back. And Skyrim, I've seen it all, you know? I've seen it all, I've played all the factions. There's nothing to come back to that I'm not just repeating.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
Forest adjacent. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was just passing through. Well, you've chosen a pretty bad time. If you haven't heard, we have a crisis here. A large group of bandits have moved on into the area. The whole eastern trading route is now at risk. Why don't you stop them? We would if we could, but we're outnumbered 10 to 1 if the Legion has decided to focus on manning the checkpoint instead. So the bandits are allowed to organize themselves and prepare more and more deadly raids here without anyone to challenge them. At this rate, they'll be launching an attack on the border checkpoint in a few weeks. They've already burnt the chapel to the ground, slaughtered almost all of the monks. We were operating from that watchtower further up the hill from the chapel. We went down to try and defeat the bandits there, but they surrounded us. We lost half our numbers. I'm suppressing hiccups as I try to read this. Well, we were slaughtered in the chapel, an attack was launched up at the tower, now it's in the bandits' hands as well. Quite simply, these bandits are far better armed and organized than anyone is ready to accept. What we need is for someone to get inside their organization and get us some proof that they are actually that dangerous. What, burning down a chapel and a tower wasn't enough for you? Then we might actually be able to get in some reinforcements to take them out. I could do that? You could? Well, that would be great. You do understand this is a dangerous task, though. Not a problem. Really? This may give us a chance against the bandits once and for all. What I need you to do is get into contact with them and join up. Try the bandits at the watchtower. They seem more likely to talk to you. If you're still going to need to be fairly smart about it, though. Take this finger. It belongs to the monk here. He lost it when the monastery was attacked. Use it as proof that you can be trusted. What? By waving a finger at them? Do whatever you can to get their trust, even if you have to kill innocent people in the process. What? Just make sure you get to their leader. You see their leader is a bandit of some stature. His name is Mason Dreth. The guards believe they killed him several years back, but it seems he survived and reformed his bandit clan. Get us some proof of his existence so we can call in support and launch an assault of his lair to deal with him once and for all. But whatever you do, don't blow your cover. Dreth is extremely good at covering his tracks. You won't get proof of him until they let you in proper. Okay. Ugh. I don't know how he survived, but he's one of the most lethal bandit lords the Legion has ever had to deal with. He needs to be dealt with, and I'm counting on you for that. Be careful around there, smart and dangerous, okay? What about the monk? Ether is the only survivor from the monastery. He's injured and sleeps most of the day, but he should survive. Physically, at least. Mentally, I don't think he's capable of going on. I've decided I want to help. You could. That'd be great. You do understand this is a dangerous task, though? I know we've already... Yeah. Have I now just got 2 fingers? Have you given me 2 fingers? He's given me 2 fingers. Whoops. I think that loop of dialogue probably should have been closed off, mod maker.
Near the Hammerfell border.
I have a spare finger now.
Barren wastelands. Go on.
Good luck finding Dreth, you're going to need it.
Anvil is all in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Move along.
They're still burning in my head. I still hear their screams. Oh no!
The Emperor is dead.
Yeah.
Farewell, citizen.
Right, interesting. Again, I don't know if this quest is really going to work exactly, because I've been up to the location described before, and I just immediately get attacked on sight. Normally, every time I go there, so... Yeah, I don't know, but okay. Fine iron dagger. You know it's a fine iron dagger, it's got a little gold bit on it. Do you have a marker for that? Cannulus Watchtower. There we go, it's over there. While we're here, though, before we go there... Actually, no, we can do this later. I was going to climb up to the top of the volcano, but we can do that later. We have more pressing business. Taking down these bandits by any means necessary. What if I just kill them all? That's my question. I don't know. Certainly very impressive. As I said, still can't see the Imperial City from here. We're really, really out in the wilderness. I hear people talking. Monk's Rest Chapel. So this is the place. And those are the bandits! Okay, ooh, ow, 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 ow. See, what's interesting is he's still using the deadly reflex animations, but like the main deadly reflex mod isn't installed still because I forgot to remove the animations. So we still have some of the deadly reflex animations, but the meat of the mod is not installed. Also, armor. Give. Brilliant. That will help. Steel Warhammer. Unfortunately, blunt is not something we're going for. Another one over there. That one looks like it's got a sword. Well, it's just better to just wait an hour, actually. I'm finally playing a character where we're actually going to get some use out of this healing spell. Nice Witcher 3 music playing as well. Alright, let's have at you. Yeah, one at a time, hopefully. Okay. Bloody hell. Oh, you've poisoned me, haven't you? You used a silence poison on me. You absolute git.
You're pathetic.
Ha! Who's pathetic now? Poison of silence, yeah. Actually, I don't really need all of that. Whatever, I've got spares now. Some of these are in bad condition. Okay, weird. Oblivion being peak Oblivion right now. Brilliant, okay. We have a sword! Ah, hello. You've got a big sword. I want that. Hopefully you can put poison on it, though. Oh, that's just a heck of a lot more damage. That's more like it. And a lockpick. Steel Claymore. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a number 2 weapon. That's a proper frickin' sword, that is. Imperial Legion Forester. Ah. Rest in peace, I'm taking your pocket change. It's for a good cause. Anyone else think Elder Scrolls 4 might be the best Elder Scrolls out of 3, 4, and 5? Not me. I think 3's the best. But I'm a nostalgic old fart, so... Some people would argue 2 is the best, actually. I know Kilgore's favourite is Morrowind, and his second favourite is Daggerfall. Now, Sally is not of the 9 Divines' faith, but still. Even she can see that this is just a horrific crime that must be avenged. Hey, look, it's a Gwar! Hello, friend. You gonna attack me? Please don't. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, God, he's actually quite strong, too. I'm gonna be horribly killed by a Gwar. Do not fuck with the Gwar, people. Oh, God. Don't play the death music again. I'm not dead just yet, game. Have a little faith. Ah! Is he gonna follow me in here? Okay, I might be safe. Guars haven't figured out how to open doors yet. Give me that torch. Oh, I can't use the ladder? That sucks. Well, the ladder doesn't actually lead to anything, so I guess that makes sense. The Guar shall not cross this holy ground. They're like vampires, they can't enter churches. Run away! Ah! Dramatic music for the Guar fight. Holy crap, it got up here? I did not expect that. But surely I'm safe here. Hello, dear. I think you should run away. Where is it lurking? There it is. Holy crap. Not enough magic. Oh, this bites. This really bites. Stop! It's not the right button. Just gotta wait for an hour. It's totally misplaced quirky Daggerfall shop music right now. It's playing. Bloody fucking Nora, man. I am damaging it a little bit. I'm cheesing you. I'm cheesing you, Guar. That's what's happening. I'm going to cheese you. Why is it playing jaunty music every time I walk in here? It's like the game knows it's taking the piss. Oh my god. Oh, get off. I'm gonna die now. There we go. We can't escape via the bell tower. I already tried that. Oh god. I'm instinctively reaching for health potions that I don't have. Ah, Morrowind combat music. Appropriate. You Guars were not this scary in Morrowind. I've nearly got him. Ghostly wolf howl off in the distance. I did not expect when I came to Cyrodiil to be fighting Guars of all things. Although this is why. Get off me. There we go. This ultimately is why Sally laughs at the Imperials who think their wilderness is dangerous. Because she has to deal with these bastards back home in the old country. We have these guys instead of wolves. Or it could be a werewolf, yep. Oh, the werewolf, yes. We're actually going to rest here, I think, for the night. It's kind of creepy in here, but, you know, it is safe. Speaking of creepy, stop moving, corpse. This is the tower. So unless that NPC was bullshitting me, which I suspect he might have been, these bandits might talk to me. If there's any here.
Greetings. Something I can do for you? The Nibbaneans.
I'm waiting.
Well, you're not attacking me. That's a good start.
Bye. Good
A silver claymore.
to see you. What have you been up
Well, I don't mind if I do. It's technically Legion property, but it beats the steel one, even though it is heavier.
Heard there was some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures. Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine it. But the
Hi, I wish to join your bandits.
Nothing's keeping you here, so move.
Hello there, fellow bandits. I wish to join you. What in the name of Oblivion are you doing in here? Do you want to get yourself killed? I'm looking to join up. Are you crazy? You think you can just walk in here and want to join up? Do you have a death wish? Show him the monk's finger. Yeah. Well, looks like you've got the heart. Actually, I'm starting to like the sound of you. But you're going to have to prove yourself. Come with us on a raid to show that you have the skill and the discipline to do it. Tell you what, we're preparing to raid a small farm a bit further up in the valley above. I'll take you to where some of the guys have been set up and are waiting. You go in and fight with them and we'll see what you're made of, okay? I can't wait. Try channeling that enthusiasm into combat. Let's go. Okay. Let's go, he says, running straight into a wall. Never change, Oblivion. Jezza.
Good day.
Hi, Jezza.
Take care.
There he is. Lunatic. Holy shit, he's fast. Wait for me! Actually do run a bit slow with the claymore equipped. Dead horses. You monsters. What? Hi. I was worried you might be about to attack me. Where'd this other guy go? I say hello there. Where have you gone, bandit friend? That's a deer over there. Oh god. Where has he gone? Oh, we have a quest marker, thank Christ. I didn't expect this quest to actually have any real legs to it, but here we are. Kind of impressed, actually. It's one of the things I love about unique landscapes. It doesn't just add a load of, you know, new landscapey bits to explore, but it actually adds a few quests here and there. It's kind of amazing. Unfortunately, due to the nature of it being modded and stuff, and being modded in the dark ages of ye old Oblivion modding, a lot of it's not finished to date. But you know. I'm at the camp where the bandits are preparing to attack the farm. I should talk to Hutha when I'm ready for the attack to go ahead.
Good day.
Good day, said the bandit.
Well met.
Well met.
Farewell.
We are bandits with fine etiquette. When we're not, you know, murdering chapels full of monks. Ready to launch the attack? Yeah, we ain't got forever. Yes. Good. Now your goals are very simple. Need you to get 6 pieces of mutton from the sheep at the farm. We need the extra supplies at the moment, otherwise kill, loot, whatever takes your fancy. Just make sure you've got the mutton I want. Awkward thing is we agreed to help this farmer with his ogre problem, and now we're raiding his farm. Oh no. Due to my participation in the bandit raid on the farm, the inhabitants are either dead or view me as an enemy. There is no way now that Cain, if he's alive, will reward me with giving him the ogre's teeth. Oh no! But then again, I didn't fancy my chances as a level 1 character against a bunch of ogres anyway, if I'm completely honest, but that's kind of grim. It must be said.
Morning. Where does our food come from? The Heartland.
So are we going to actually go raid now, or what? We're all kind of standing around.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
That's really polite, Bandit.
Good day.
You don't.
Get moving into Egypt. Right, so I'm going to single-handedly go the... Oh, wait, no, now it's happening. Now it's happening. Okay. There's talking more raiding here. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. All I have to do is kill the sheeps. That's all I have to do. Leave the murdering to everyone else. Kind of hate this farm anyway. It's really laggy. Oh dear, you poor farmhands. You're about to be horribly murdered. Ah, they're all panicking and running around. I'm just going to quickly get in here and... Right, hello, sheep. Sorry, nothing personal. It's for a good cause. Oh god, okay. You're all helping, are you? Sorry, sheeps.
Get this over with.
Sheeps are dead. I think if we were smart bandits, we'd capture the sheep, but whatever. Right, fresh mutton. How much of this do we need? 6 cuts of mutton. We've got 6. There we go. Bit of extra wouldn't hurt. If I'm going to kill all these poor sheeps, I will not let it go to waste, at least. If you tried using the gate, you moron. Oh dear, I don't want to be around for the rest of this. I'm just going to go bring in the mutton. Cries in Welsh. There's a nice farm elsewhere in the game we can go to, and we can pet the sheep, and we can be nice to them and bring them food. The sheep were martyrs. They died for a worthy, righteous cause, okay? Have you got the mutton I want yet? Yes, here it is. Good, you've done well. Now, I'm going to take you to our leader. He's a very well-known warlord, and supposedly a very dead one as well, or at least that's what the guards think. He'll have a look at you and make up his mind about what he wants to do with you. Now, follow me. His hideout is not exactly easy to find. Christ, can you run maybe at slightly less than 30 miles per hour? I might actually be able to keep up. At least he has a quest marker attached to him, but bloody hell, man. What is that? It's not another guar, is it? Oh shit, I think it might be. Oh no! Oh, bollocks. Run! Surely it can't follow me across here. There you are, you little bastard. You could stay stuck there. Alright, he's given up. Phew. I am such a convincing bandit. No one will suspect a thing. He's in this direction. We're undercover with bandits because the Imperial Legion asked us to in order to find proof that they are a big enough threat to convince the Elder Council to send reinforcements to deal with them. Basically. We are a spy, basically. Essentially, we are a mole within the bandits. Scorned holdout. This must be the place. It's dark down here, isn't it?
Visit the way shrines of Akatosh for blessings of speed and magic.
All that stuff about having to set
I see.
thrones on fire is a bunch
I
of
think
food.
we're in for some
They don't
hard
like
times.
But a good
I
sword will cut them up.
Visit way shrines of Akatosh, said one bandit to another.
Heard any news from the other
Good
provinces?
to know.
They
What's the
say
news from the
that
other
slavery
parts of
has been
town?
abolished.
Greetings, honored friends.
I see.
Oh, wait, is this technically like a faction out of curiosity on the factions tab? It is. We are officially a rock cutter bandit.
News from the other
We've even got the uniform to prove it. Apparently nobody minds if I take these. I don't mind stealing from bandits, I'll tell you that much.
Read any good books lately?
We might be lawful stupid, but
Hunters and thieves on the lam. Food and shelter is hard to come by.
Heard any news from
we don't mind nicking stuff from the bandits, especially when it doesn't really count as nicking it, apparently.
goodbye?
Nothing I... Good day.
I say lawful stupid. A lawful stupid character wouldn't have agreed to do this. We're lawful nuanced, that's what we are.
Morning.
It's a big pile of food.
Western
How are you
Syria
today?
is called Colovian.
Including
and includes
Cannula's
the Gold
bass
Coast,
fillet.
West Weald, and
Great.
Colovian Highlands reach.
Good day.
You two think?
Goodbye.
Where is our guy at the moment?
Well met.
Bandit Book Club, yeah.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for
Is this our guy?
Anyone looking
No, this
for
is
work
someone
should
else
consider
entirely.
the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Bandits talking about joining the Fighters Guild. Really?
What's the news from the other parts of town?
Oh, torch give. Torches seem to last for quite a while in this game, but they do eventually run out. So, more's the better. Because we don't have illusion magic with this character, so I won't be able to do Night Eye or light spells.
What is it?
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder.
Which is fine, considering I'm not planning to do any sneaking, really.
And no heir. That's never happened before.
Sarah! I'm gonna watch the VOD later, but hell yeah, have a subscription. Thank you very much. Feel free to watch the VOD. That's what I usually do with live streams myself, actually, I have to admit. I don't catch streams live very often myself. I tend to end up watching VODs afterwards, because then I can pause it whenever I like. And I'm a bit of a lurker when it comes to the chat anyway, so I'm not missing out on much in that regard. Every little bit of loot helps. See, if you came here without doing this quest, these guys would all be hostile and you'd have to kill them all. But it's different now, because we're doing this quest, which is pretty cool, honestly. Hey, a shield. I'll have that. It's an iron shield, which is less than ideal, but I'll take it, because I don't have a shield at all at the minute, and a shield might be quite good when we're using one-handed weapons. Alright, I think this is where the guys are. Thick skull. Just because I'm a thick skull doesn't mean I'm dumb. You keep that in mind, because I'm watching you. Okay.
Take
Any
care.
news from the other provinces?
Here we go. We'll be there soon. My boss will be pleased to meet you. Okay. Well, I think we've arrived, mate.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place.
Mason Dreth. Ah, our newest recruit. How great it is to meet you. Rumor has it that you have a vicious streak, tearing the finger off a monk. I tore 2 fingers off him, actually. Which is a good sign, as far as I'm concerned. I need your sort of viciousness among my forces. So what drove you to search out my group to join up? The desire to kill you! Your reputation. Well, there's something to be envied, isn't it? It's all about cunning and wit, really, making the right moves when it counts. In any case, it's time I got to business with you. I am preparing my forces for an assault on the mine further up in the mountains. However, we have a problem that needs to be dealt with before that can happen. A small group of Legion foresters managed to escape when we defeated them on the night the monastery was razed. So far, they have evaded our efforts to find them. That needs to be stopped. Before the attack on the mine is launched, I need these foresters to be killed, but before that can be done, I need a scout to find them. That scout also has to be someone they wouldn't recognize as a bandit, someone new. I know you have good skills as a scout, otherwise you wouldn't have found us. You are also new. As a result, you are a good match for the job. I can offer you a large sum of money for finding them and helping us kill them. Furthermore, you'll be able to participate in the assault on the mine once that has been done and drag off whatever loot you like. How's that sound? Sure, I'll get to it. I could tell him about the foresters. But these are the guys. The foresters are the guys who recruited us to do this quest in the first place, you see. So I could now betray them? Which I'm obviously not going to do, but ooh, interesting. Good, come back to me when you can report on their position.
Take care.
So I guess now we need to go tell the foresters and warn them. Maybe that's the proof we need that they're going to raid the mine. Guide to Breville. I can apparently take these, including Dreth's diamond. I'm not going to because that would be silly. I have a feeling Dreth would. Sure, the other chests and things, whatever, but I have a feeling Dreth would probably object to me nicking all of his jewels and gemstones from his personal stash, so I'm not going to do that. All personal stuff of his. Look at all that shit here. My goodness me. Right.
Greetings to you.
He's definitely a successful bandit warlord. Credit where it's due and all that. So another bit up here.
Greetings, my Dunmer sister.
Greetings, yes. Yeah, for some reason gems are really, like, valueless in Oblivion. One of the things that immediately struck me when I first played this game back in the day after Morrowind was that, why are gemstones and books so worthless in this game compared to Morrowind? Interesting. Needs a key. I wonder what's behind there. Anything good in here? I'll take the cash.
Greetings, my Dunmer sister.
Hello there.
Ah, I see, yes. The gem market is absolutely flooded as a result of the Nerevarine, and that's why they're worthless.
Greetings.
Of course, it's worth noting in Morrowind as well, they were also active, like, alchemy ingredients too. And some of them had pretty useful effects, so you had to balance up whether you wanted 200 gold for your gem, or whether you wanted to use it to make a potion with.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh god, I've set myself on fire. It's a good thing I'm a dark elf and I'm more or less immune to that. It's just raining. Okay. Interesting thing here is that the quest is not updated to reflect this. Could be that the quest ends here because it's not finished or something. Let's go talk to the foresters anyway and see if something comes up. Otherwise... yeah. Could be the only way to progress the quest actually is to tell him about them. But I want to check to be on the safe side. Here's a few I killed earlier. Trying to remember where the sodding... Forester's camp this way. What kind of build are we going for this time around? Battle mage-y type character, really? A bit of an all-rounder, honestly, but the things I'm avoiding are stealth and bows.
Take care. Goodbye. How do you do? Well, have you been up to?
State your business, citizen. Right, yeah. Okay, so there's...
Move along.
I wasn't trying to talk to you. Yeah, there's nothing we can say to them. If I do that, it'll just give me the dialogue loop again, that'll... I think. Yeah, he's gonna give me another finger, and because, yeah, that's glitched out. No, I actually don't have to kill Drath. The whole point is that we're supposed to find proof so that the Legion can come up here and wipe out the bandits themselves. The goal of the mission we've been tasked with is not actually to kill Drath. And let's face it, I would not be able to. I am a level 1 character. We can't kill him and all of his henchmen. It's impossible. Unless there's a bit of proof or something in there that I missed that I should have grabbed. We'll have a little look around for that before we tell him. Where's this bloody place? It's down here. It's well hidden. I mean, yeah, there's the diamond, but that doesn't strike me as proof, really. We clearly need something along the lines of, like, battle plans or something, don't we? Yeah, the dude has an ebony greatsword, and he has several orc henchmen, one of which is wearing Dwemer armor. So, we would be so very royally fucked if we tried to fight him.
We're watching you, scum.
Master process. You should take some time for Christmas too, you know. Yeah, I will. I will do my best. It's a bit quiet around here. Christmas, our Christmas here this year, anyway. There's only 3 of us here. But rest assured, I will be taking time off. That's appropriate for Christmas festivities, regardless. Ah, hello. So while everyone's distracted, goddamn torch out like an idiot. But it doesn't count as stealing, so we're just gonna... I found the note that I should... here you go. So this is the proof I need. I need to get back to Jason with this before the bandits kill me. They're not all going to immediately attack me now, are they?
Well, what have we here?
A totally loyal bandit who is definitely not making off with definitive proof of your misdeeds. Payment will be delivered once the contract is completed, as stated before. We request the heart of the elder priest for one of our ceremonies. Ooh, who are they working for? Mason, I was very pleased to hear of your return. Such close calls with the authorities are quickly becoming stuff of legend among the clan around here, though not as much as your escape from the Morag Tong ambush back when you were still operating in Vardenfell. Anyway, it was pleasing to hear that you had dealt with the commander of Shadenhall. Furthermore, you've managed to convince them that you are dead. Best wishes for future operations, your old friend. Right, okay. It is proof that he's alive, at least. I think that's the main thing, I guess. Like, they want proof that... Because the Legion, like, higher-ups, etc., they all believe the guy is dead. But we have proof that he's not dead. I'm really enjoying this quest, I've got to say. Quick save. Not bad for a modded quest from like back in 2012 or something, is it? But as I said, this is what I love about unique landscapes. It doesn't just give you unique landscapes, it gives you quests to go with them. It's brilliant. And Oscuro's overhaul gives you stuff too, like quest-wise. So when you play with this is why my holy trinity of mods for Oblivion that I will never play the game without are Oscuro's Oblivion overhaul, unique landscapes, and better cities, because all three of them do plenty of really cool stuff in their own right, but they all also add a bunch of extra side quests to the game. Like this. That is the definitive way to play Oblivion for me, is those three mods.
Good to see you. If you've got to travel, by the 9 divines, stay on
Right.
the roads.
You got your hands on some proof that Dreth is... Yep, I do. Let's see it. Yes, that's exactly what we need. It's even got Dreth's personal seal on it. Take this note of mine. Go to the border checkpoint and speak to the Legion commander there. Show him these 2 notes. He'll provide you with the extra soldiers that we need. Then come back here so the assault can begin. Ooh! Exciting times! Character overhaul. I don't care about character overhaul. I actually don't like character overhaul, in fact. I remember when I started the Let's Play with Arthur, like, the first video's comments are like easily 50% people going, why aren't you using the Oblivion character overhaul? And the answer is I don't like it. I don't actually like the way it makes the NPCs look. They all look plastic and uncanny valley-ish. I honestly think that Oblivion's face gen faces have a little bit of charm to them, in a way. And let's not forget, when this game came out, people thought these faces looked amazing. They did. Compared to Morrowind, these faces looked so realistic and cool. But I know I actually prefer it to Oblivion character overhaul. I do. I have used it before, and I didn't like it. Also, you have to install all sorts of extra bullshit back-end plugins and stuff to make Oblivion character overhaul even work in the first place. And I don't like shoving my game full of random background scripts and things that I don't necessarily need. You know, this is Oblivion, really. It already goes wrong all by itself. I don't need to help it. Although, and I'm going to jinx it now, so touch wood and all that, but aside from those very specific freezes related to Deadly Reflex, which we've now fixed, the game hasn't, like, legit crashed to desktop on me yet. It will do it at some point, but this installation with Deadly Reflex now removed is actually quite stable. by Oblivion standards. As you saw in the Arthur Let's Play, it did crash, but not that frequently.
What?
Right.
What is it, citizen?
Good sir. How goes your fight against the bandits? You know about that, huh? Show him the note. Well, that's interesting. I wonder how Jason is going down there with the... By the Nine Divines! It can't be! Dreth was supposed to have died months ago. This is an extremely serious problem. Dreth is far more than an ordinary bandit warlord. He's a serious threat to the entire region. Jason will have the soldiers he needs. You'll need to lead them to his camp. Dreth must die, and I'm sure the guard can compensate you suitably. Right, I hope your soldiers are actually quite good, because I'm terrible. I'm level 1.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, but you can't have it back. Alright, how many of you are actually coming along? 4 of you. Oh, it's all the named guys. Aiden, Paul, Harry, Connor. Right. Okay then, chaps.
You have my
I feel like we really could do with more, but maybe these guys are actually quite badass. Let's find out. To war, indeed! Paul's a very weird name for an Imperial. I don't know. Paulus, yeah. Short for Paulus. We're playing a Dark Elf called Sally, okay? We're not in a position to cast Judgment. Paul Atreides, yeah. Man, I need to read Dune again. It's been a very long time. I need to go this way. Yeah, Sally is her pet name. It's short for, you know, something suitably Dunmer sounding. But people call her Sally as a nickname. Oh god, it's a Gua. Everybody back slowly away. You all still with me? Because you're sort of... Aiden's still with me. My fellow Imperials. Oh god. Joe, maybe we should just fast travel. Oh dear.
If you a curse on me, I'll never forget.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I hear you.
Crap.
We're watching.
Let's go back to when they were actually still following me. And now we'll fast travel. Radisar! We stream while I'm at work. Gotta start 1 AM your time. Happy Wednesday too, sir. Ah.
Hi there.
Yeah, it works this time, brilliant. Thanks for the support, Radisar. As I said, I'm going forward, I think I'm gonna start streaming a bit earlier in the evening.
Goodbye.
No! Apparently he disapproves of my new schedule.
Citizen, you have my ears.
Right.
Well met.
Where are we all going? What's going on? Yes, let's go. Let's get moving. Dreth is going to finally get what's coming to him. I hope so. Forward, soldiers!
Speak.
Let us quick save and fast travel. In the hopes that it works a bit better. Maybe they've all gone inside. Or maybe not. Shall we wait for an hour? Oh, doors making noises. Alright, it's starting. I mean, there's only one person here, but it'll have to do. Did you just heal? Get.
Show me what you've got.
Right, I got one. I got one, everybody! I'm helping!
To arms! To arms!
I fear they probably killed that one dude who turned up. Oh god. Oh, she just hit me with a poison, didn't she? Let's go back to this quick save. Okay, everybody. Let's try that again, hopefully with all of you actually arriving at the destination this time. They do move fast, don't they? Bloody hell. Hiccups.
Speak. What is it, citizen?
The citizen requires you to get off your lazy arse and come this way. I'm gonna have to fight through this entire place by myself, aren't I? Clearly. I can already tell. Because... ah, dear. What a mess. The mod maker should have had them follow me so that I could then fast travel. That would have worked, but this is not working at all. This is a disaster. Jason is dead. I don't know how or when that happened, but does that mean fish and mailed? I guess it does.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he just fell off a fucking cliff, honestly. I don't even know what this place is. We found some sort of statue shrine thing. This is not where we're supposed to be at all. Yeah, that's such a shame, because that was a... Rejoice through faith, your afflictions are banished. That it is a shame, because... yeah, it would have been really good. They just needed to... They needed to make the guards follow me, and not try and go there of their own accord. I will try again. I will try and fast travel there. And then wait a few hours, as you just said, Jay. But I think it may be maybe a lost cause, and that's okay. That's okay. We can ultimately roleplay it as the attack failed. RIP. This story did not have a happy ending. Legions entered scorned holdout. Okay. If you say so. Doesn't look like they've entered it. Oh boy. This is not going very well, is it? Oh god, they're coming out. Yeah, this is not great. This is not good. You need to die. You've got the lowest health. Oh god, wrong weapon. Never mind. Come back, Torch! Come back! No! God, I have no idea where I am. It's so dark. I'll take your hood, because I think that's better than the helmet.
We're watching you.
It is, yeah.
Scum.
Thunder! Thank you very much for 8 months of subbage. Yeah, this quest has gone a bit pear-shaped, hasn't it? Ah, it's such a shame, because it was a really cool idea for a quest, but the AI has ruined it a bit, unfortunately. Where the heck is the entrance? I'm stood right here. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, here we go. I don't know why the sound's bugging out there. Do we fight? We fight. Because I have the difficulty turned down, that's why. I turned the difficulty down a bit to represent the fact that my character's not a total noob. Role-playing wise. I haven't turned it down a lot. It's there. That's the difficulty it's saying currently. I'm wondering if maybe the legionaries are actually like somehow teleported further in. Because it did seem to think that they arrived here, according to the quest log, you know. Who wishes to fight me? You. If you get at me one at a time, I might be able to do this. Who else wants some? Somebody does. Oh boy, it's this guy. You got no armor. Get wrecked. Ah, you've got an absolute god mode poison. That's going to be a problem. Oh, you're just going to murder me with poison, aren't you? Yep. No, wrong button. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Hey, the Legion's arrived! Hurrah! Reinforcements! Huzzah! Finally! Yeah, that's what she hit me with there. Bloody hell. Look at that. I shall definitely be making use of that. The cavalry has arrived, everybody. Whoa, bloody hell. Rip me, paralyzed. This is such a bizarro quest, isn't it? That poison is indeed bullshit, yes, I quite agree. Oh, yes, more of them are arriving. Brilliant. Fantastic. We're going to get a decent fight in the end, as it turns out. Oh, get in. Well done, lads. Hurrah! Justice will be had. Wow, okay, the Legion is pretty badass, actually. You needn't have worried. Whoa, okay, though. On the other hand... These motherfuckers... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. I take it back. These guys are stupidly powerful. Let's try magic, shall we? Magic. Bollocks to that, I say. One down. Only 500,000 of them to go. Ah, we can cheese their pathfinding. Brilliant. Anyone got any Benny Hill we can play? Let's equip Flare, shall we? Okay. Oh my God!
How are you?
Sneaky bastard. Who's the guy that does like bajillions of damage? Because we should hit him with the poison of bullshit. There he is. Ah, I missed. And I'm stuck. Oh my days. Where is there? There, and again. Right, eat that. Yes, he's dead. All right, that may help a little bit. Oh, never mind. Jason is dead. I probably shouldn't have quick saved it.
Morning.
Morning. Ah, no. God damn it. Wait, now hang on a second. Mason is dead and Jason is alive and well. I should speak to him as about... Yeah, but not for much longer, though. Holy crap, guys. I feel like this is a bit much. Alright. I don't want to have to do this, but... Even this is not going to be enough, is it? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This arsehole with the hammer is the big problem. Oh. Cheese! Cheese! Cheese for the cheese throne! Oh, he still got me. See, the problem is, if the AI for the Legionaries worked properly, we might not. This might not be as hard. And, you know, equally, if the mod maker had balanced it a bit better. God! Oh, jeez. One of them's got a ridiculous poison as well. Thanks for that resub, Queen. I don't have time to read the message, I'm afraid. I'm too busy being stun-locked to death. Oh my... Right. That's that douchebag gotten rid of.
You'll never take me down.
Oh my toes! Bob and weave between the tables. Get lost. Apparently I can level up at least.
Oh, pathetic.
I want to be careful here not to aggro any more of the bandits, because there's some still that haven't joined in. Over in there, I think. Right. Now we've evened the odds a little bit. Let's return the difficulty to where it was. Get some light so I can bloody see what I'm doing.
Don't feel bad?
Ha! My goodness me. Oh, my armor's trashed. Yeah. She had a mace with the bullshit poison on it. See, if I was playing a heavy armor character, God, that'd be really good. That'd be a really good find, that. But that's part of the reason I don't want to play a heavy armor character, actually, is because I don't like being slow. It means you can't run away from stuff. Henry's dead! Sorry, Harry, not Henry. All of the legionaries have died. Means I'm probably not getting a reward. Unless he's somewhere else right now, but I don't have a quest marker, so... Thick Skull Warlord, yeah. I almost want to take this to sell it, but it's just too heavy. Right, you know what, to be fair, he's not among the dead. I'm going to chuck out my... Well, these can go. So can the steel longsword. Silver longsword and a silver claymore I've got now, which is not bad. Do you know what, to be fair, I don't really need a reward, considering there's all this here. But really, you'd want to you'd want to return this stuff to its rightful owners, wouldn't you? You know, the Legion would want to do that anyway. I'll have that and that. And there's the man himself with an ebony warhammer, which weighs 82. Good lord, and his finger. I shall take that finger in case I need it for something. There's another rock cutter cuirass I can grab around here somewhere. To replace my completely broken one. Now, you're all wearing this stupid skin-tight armor. I don't want that. Nice wine, I guess.
Who's there?
It's me, the killer of all your friends, that you somehow did not hear going on in the next room. Epic battle happened, and you were completely oblivious to it. Oh, you just hit me with bullshit poison, didn't you? Yeah. Stay away. Damn it! I gotta kill him before he uses the poison. This is the true final boss, this guy. We get the real ending of the quest if we kill him, clearly. No, I didn't even get a chance to heal this time.
You move like a pregnant cow!
How dare you? There we go. As if the game plays death music for him. I'll take your hood. That's mine now. Replace my current one with it. Ooh, platinum coin. Oh, hello. I missed this when I came here last time. Scorned holdout damp pit. Guess what you say? Oh my god. There's people down here. Disturbed recluse. Oh, I tried to yield. Can't help but notice that I've got fuck all health right now. Run away from the crazy lady.
Don't hurt me!
I have to kill you, otherwise the battle music will not stop. I'm sorry. What else we got to... Ooh! Alchemy equipment. Is she like some crazy lady that's living down here that's making all of the poisons for them? Because look at all these. Is that the story? Is this why they have weird, crazy, powerful potions? Because some mad lunatic woman down here has been making them for them? That's actually kind of awesome if that's the case. Look at all this. Can't see a bloody thing. Yeah, some funky trees down here. Oh. Cannulus trout. Ah, and a bass. Fishies. How interesting.
We're watching you, scum.
Bass in your presence. The lotus. as well. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Alright, how do I get out of here? Ah! How do I get out? No, I'm going to be trapped forever down here. More fishies. You don't have a lot of breath in this game, do you? Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Alright then, well. This was interesting, but ultimately a little bit irrelevant. Oh yeah, and then there's this. We found a key for it now. Which is where they throw all the dead people. I don't know why that needed to be locked, honestly, but alright. Well, let us rest and meditate for an hour on what we have achieved and all the death that's happened, and then ascend to level 2. I realize that all my life I've been coasting along as if I were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, I've come alive. Strength, willpower, and honestly, speed's probably a really good choice there. It will hang up for a bit here because this is an Oscura's overhaul thing. But just give it a second. There we go. Yeah, I think we definitely want to max out speed as quick as possible. Well then. It is done. I guess now we should probably go try and find what's-his-face, wherever the heck he's got to. Again, sadly, no bloody quest marker to help us out with this. So, yeah. But we've certainly got plenty of loot. So it was worth doing from that perspective, but also justice was served. We did our first good deed. As we have arrived in Cyrodiil across the border. Where have all the people who died ended up? I feel like they've despawned. I keep looking around because I want to replace my armor with something that's actually not broken. Oh, God. Yeah, having two characters in the same quest called Mason and Jason, that's not going to make things confusing at all. Where I don't know where Jason is, but I guess if we bump into him, we can try and get our reward. Where are the guys who are up here that I killed? Somebody's got to have armor that's not broken. There we go. I'm going to take all of that. It's mine now. Brilliant. Saved me having to repair it. Well, poor murdered monks who lived in this chapel, which always seems to play jaunty music whenever I go into it. I have avenged you, brothers of the cloth. We did not share the same religion, and I could not stand idly by after such a massacre was perpetrated. We did unfortunately have to kill all those sheep, though. That was a bit tragic. And all of those legionaries died as well. I didn't see any of the foresters in there, though. That's weird. None of the bloody foresters turned up. Only those guys. Oh, you guys are still here. Okay, good. Ha! We finally killed... Oh, feel free to take anything you want from here. You should head to the border checkpoint as well, Captain. The Captain then can compensate you for your efforts. And going back to the watchtower, we should be able to take it back now, though it might take a while to clean up. This is a great victory for the Guard. The state of the Empire is in, we need every one of them. Hooray! Closure! Sweet, sweet closure. So he was just lazing around here and not actually helping to take part. Free to loot this place. Oh yeah, the game seemed to expect him to be in there with us, but he wasn't. And as it turns out, it was probably for the best that he wasn't. Yeah, and these guys are going to walk off to the watchtower now. Okay. Leave the poor monk living out here by himself. Wonder if he has anything to say. Yes, Neverwinter Nights got ported to the Switch. I saw it on the store, and I was a little bit amazed. No, he has nothing new to say. I was like, holy shit, because they also ported over Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale. And yeah, and then they just recently released Neverwinter Nights for the Switch as well. Crazy times, man. Neverwinter Nights on the Switch. What? Pretty awesome, though. I'm thinking of getting it, honestly. It includes Darkness Over Daggerford as well, which is even better. And I assume they'll probably add Tyrants of the Cruel Sea to it as well, eventually. If they're adding Darkness Over Daggerford to the Switch version. But yeah, I'd like to get them all. Unfortunately, they're a little bit pricey, actually, for ports of games made from, like, 1998. But, still. Might actually be able to get through an entire Planescape Torment playthrough if I've got it on a portable device. Yeah, the Switch has an incredible amount of games that you wouldn't expect to find on there. It's really it's such a good console. I didn't even know, for example, they had Dark Souls on there. Got Dark Souls on the Switch. Skyrim, obviously, is on the Switch, if you care for that sort of thing. But yeah, all those old CRPGs. Even got Stardew Valley on there. Doom as well. I think Doom's on the Switch. I admit my Switch, I've mostly been, I say mostly, we're talking like 99%, I've been playing Pokemon Shield on there. Admittedly, I can't seem to put it down. It's like the only game I play on my Switch at the minute, but I do I do actually have Octopath Traveler, which I played a teeny tiny bit of, which is enough to realize, holy crap, Octopath Traveler's got to be one of the biggest RPGs ever made by mankind. It's ridiculously big. And I've also got Breath of the Wild and Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I've not touched either of those yet. They're still in the cellophane. I haven't even opened them. Hello, Cliff Racer. Fly so high in the sky.
Greetings to you.
What's the latest?
It's our natural barrier.
I think the novelty of portable Skyrim would wear off after about 30 minutes. And then you'd just be like, well, this is kind of boring because it doesn't have any mods. Ah, I was glad to hear of your success in the attack on Dreth. Jason sent a message to me right away. I have something special to reward you with as well. When the Legion took back the duties of this fort for the Dunmer, we found a strange amulet hidden in a corner of the basement. A mage identified it as a Velothi charm, granting the bearer more impressive physical abilities. In light of your efforts, I would like to give it to you as a gift from the Legion. It will no doubt help you in future fights.
What's the news from the other parts of town?
Did you actually give it to me? Velothi charm, there it is. Fortify strength, 15 points on self. Endurance, 10 points. Block, 20 points. That is really good. Bloody hell.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
I won't say no to that.
Goodbye.
Sally Strong. Yes. How much is it worth, sorry? Oh god, yeah, it is worth like 1 million gold, isn't it? I suffice to say I won't be selling it, though. That's a bit laggy, isn't it? I'll just do a little purge cell buffers. This isn't New Vegas, but it has improved a little bit. Yeah, you're so late, Ashlyn. I think you've arrived at the end of the stream, because it's now just about to go 11:30, which means I need to stop. Priest of Nobody. She sort of lost her religion and, what? Classic Oblivion. Had a man just randomly fall out of the sky. It is in fact raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Yeah, okay. I don't know where he's gone, but you can watch the VOD for the full backstory at the start. To save myself having to constantly repeat it. Right, well. It seems we are rather done with this place. I think before we end the stream, though, I'm going to go back to Whiterun Bastion here. And we're going to climb up to the top of the volcano. And end it there. Which might be a task that's easier said than done now that I think about it, but whatever. Here's the old lava float. Goblins. Goblins that are fighting something. Ah! Eastern Peaks wolf. That's a big wolf. And that was a mounted goblin. Thanks for the lockpick, mountain goblin. God. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, God. I would use my cold spell, but I suspect wolves are probably resistant to cold, honestly. Ugh. Good night, Dragon Core Omega. Now then. Yep. So yeah, I believe if we follow this all the way up to the top, we shall get there. The view is getting gradually more spectacular the further we get up here as well, which is nice. How about we just go along here, along the side, instead of trying to jump over the rocks? That strikes me as a little more sensible. Although, oh, never mind. It's making that difficult too, and I'm hearing someone. This ends here. Oh, it's it's another one of these bloodthirsty hunters, isn't it? Woodsman Yareth.
State your business, citizen.
Yeah.
Farewell, citizen.
You do that in Skyrim too, you silly hunters. You end up yelling at the wildlife. That's not how hunting works. You're supposed to make no noise, not lots of noise. You don't yell angrily at the wildlife. It's like trying to climb High Hrothgar without using the steps, man. It'll feel like an accomplishment once we get up there, at least. Ah, there you can see some of the distant terrain. It is flickering slightly, which is annoying, but yeah, that's for me updating the distant terrain finally. And there you can see the edge of the actual physical map of Oblivion, right there. That's as far as it goes, because right now we're still, as you can see, we're still technically not even on the map right now. I am digging climbing this mountain, though, with King of Dragon Pass music, which has now stopped because something wants to attack me. How dare you? Stupid mountain goblin. With poison, apparently. Bastard. I was enjoying that music. Right, you can see the smoke from the crater now. Just pondering the best way up here. Good night, Alexandra. Oh, this is getting annoying. No, going that way is not going to help. Come on! Why you have to be like this game? Put a bloody volcano here and then not give me an easy way to get up there. How you troll me, modders? Oh, right. We made it. Lovely view. It's a bit hazy because of that mod I have installed that increases the amount of haze, which, in hindsight, I could have lowered that, but I don't want to have to redo that and maybe bugger everything up in the process, so... Can't actually see the Imperial City from here, though, although I think it's in that direction somewhere. Now you can see there's another rocky bit up there from Unique Landscapes. It does improve things overall, actually, updating the LOD. But here be the volcano. Throw the Amulet of Kings in there. Cast it into the fire! Ah, there's another crater over here, look at that. I think now would be a good time to quick save. Does this place not have a map marker? That honestly surprises me a bit. I'm going to keep moving around in case there's a map marker. Please give map marker. I want to be able to say I've come here on the map. Bah. Anyway, there we are, folks. We have reached the peak. So I think next time we stream this, which will probably be maybe tomorrow night or Friday, I don't actually really technically have a schedule at the minute. We for a long time we used to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I did junk that schedule a while ago. Because I couldn't be bothered to keep to it all the time. So I may stream more again tomorrow night. I may stream Friday. Particularly as well because it's Christmas and I've got other stuff going on. The days that I stream might be a little bit random, but I will, when I am streaming, I will try and announce it in advance via the YouTube, the YouTube community page and on Twitter. And of course, if you're in the Discord, there's Discord notifications for when the streams go live as well. But yes, as we stand here enjoying this lovely sunset at the peak of the volcano, that's where we leave Sally for now, I think. First quest complete, and it was quite a mighty quest at that, actually, with some nice rewards. I may even be able to raise the difficulty a little bit, actually, next time, including this awesome Velothi charm, some decent armor, some decent, very decent weapons, actually, like a silver claymore and silver longsword. You know, thems don't grow on trees unless you kill a guard. There's normally not an easy way of getting your hands on those. So that's not bad. We've even got a little bit of alchemy equipment. We're just missing a mortar and pestle at the minute. We've got a lot of poisons, a lot of ridiculously powerful poisons that I might just sell rather than use, to be honest. And yeah, another random bits, including these 3 fingers. I can't even remove them from my inventory. They're quest items. God damn it. We've still got Mason Dreth's finger as well. I don't know why, but we have. But there it is. So next time, I imagine Sally will be heading into Cyrodiil proper. Down in this general direction. We'll head down to Lake Canulus. Maybe get ourselves into some trouble there and gradually make our way, I suppose, towards the Imperial City maybe at first. That seems like a logical destination. I mean, because what are your alternatives, really? Swim across the Niben Bay to Bravil? I don't think so. Go all the way south to Leowyn, which doesn't seem very logical. Or go up this way towards the Imperial City. So I think that's probably where we'll go. Yeah, I would advise watching on Twitch when it comes to the VODs, because you'll get access to them sooner on Twitch, and they're actually in higher quality on Twitch as well. When they get exported over to the YouTube VOD channel, some of the quality is lost, unfortunately. So I do recommend using Twitch. You get the chat replay as well, so yeah. But anyway, I think we're technically in Black Marsh right now. According to the map, anyway. But yes, that's what we'll be doing next time. We'll be heading into the Imperial City. There was, as I said, a vague plan to maybe join the Fighters Guild, but honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen, actually, because we'll probably get to the Imperial City. We'll hear a few more rumors about this prophet in Anvil and the murdered priests. We just avenged a bunch of murdered priests, didn't we? Which is a weird bit of foreshadowing. But yeah, we'll probably go to the Imperial City and then start making our way to Anvil, which is where you would join the Fighters Guild anyway. I think it's either Anvil or Shadenhall you have to go to. And then, of course, we'll probably arrive in Anvil, and then Sally will probably witness the carnage and hear the words of the prophet, and then think, somebody should do something about this. And seeing nobody else stepping forward, well, that's probably how we'll start Knights of the Nine. But we've got to get there first, and right now we're all the way over here, which means we've got to go all the way across all of this, and then around all the way to the Imperial City, and I'm sure there'll be lots of fun adventures along the way there, thanks to the wonderful Unique Landscapes mod. So, yeah, should be good fun. But this whole area, eastern Nibene with Unique Landscapes is just seriously cool. All of this between, like, Shadenhall and Leowyn down here. There's some really great stuff to explore in this region in particular. Because it's just a bit of a featureless wasteland in the original game, honestly, but with Unique Landscapes, it's really good. So, right. Save the game. And yes, I will catch you next time, folks. Let's see if there's someone we can go raid. Oh, right, yes, we're using the new dashboard, aren't we? Right, let's see. I'm just going to mute myself there. Lil is streaming Gothic. The original Gothic. A game I'd like to play, but can't because it doesn't bloody work on my computer. So, I think we'll go raid Lil. And I will probably be watching here on my one monitor and playing a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 on the other monitor before I go to bed. So that's my plan for the evening. Let's see, Raid. She changed her username, didn't she? Yeah, Lilia Live. There we go. So heading over there, spam some emotes, do the thing, do the raid thing as you do. And yeah, I'll see you guys again either tomorrow night or on Friday. I'll post on Twitter and YouTube when that happens. And yeah, the VOD will be up on YouTube probably day after tomorrow because there's a time limit on it because of the contract I have with Twitch. So if you want to watch the VOD immediately because you missed the first part of the stream, watch it here on Twitch right now because otherwise you'll have to wait a couple of days to see it on YouTube. So, all right. Am I liking Red Dead Redemption 2? Talked a bit about it earlier, but short version is really, really like it. I think it's a fantastic game. All right, so see you, folks. I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.